Hey guys, Hal here, coming at you with another movie review. Today we're going to be reviewing the movie Trap, which is written and directed by M. Night Shyamalan. If that's how you say his name. M. Night Shyalaman, I think that's it. I think I'm just going to call him M. Night going forward. It's probably a lot easier. But yeah, I saw the trailer a few months back and thought the concept looked wicked. I'm always like really excited to see M. Night's new films. I know he's well hit and miss. Like obviously he started out of the blocks well quick with like The Sixth Sense and Unbreakable. I mean, I liked The Village, The Visit. I mean, there's quite a few actually I like. I like Knock at the Cabin and Old. So I would say I'm actually an M. Night fan. But I do know some of them can flip and take a right nosedive, especially leading up towards the end of his films, because everyone's expecting that big twist, and if they don't come about, you feel a bit ripped off or a bit gutted. I mean, he's kind of set himself up for that, I think, with doing such a good job with The Sixth Sense that when all his other films came out, I think we were all just expecting that. He had his own style. But anyway, let's get into Trap and we'll see where this one took us. So the basic plot of the film is Cooper, played by Josh Hartnett, is taking his daughter to go see a favourite pop star of hers called Lady Raven, played by Salika Knight. And pretty much they go to a concert and they are surrounded by police, they're surrounded by fans, and Cooper is very nervous of why these police officers are around and tries to discover why they're around, and then you find out that he is a serial killer and he is trying to escape. That is pretty much the premise of the film, and I'm not spoiling anything because it says that pretty much in the trailers. So let's get into the positives of the film. So straight away, I thought the concept was great. I thought it was brilliant to have a couple of characters in a scenario where they're needing to find a way out. They're kind of stuck in a corner, and you're on that ride with them. I like that. I think that's a really, really good idea. Whether they nailed the landing on it is another thing. We will discuss that. But otherwise, I liked the scenario. I liked the being at the concert. I thought that was a good idea. In a stadium that's full of people, you've got security everywhere, police everywhere. Just thought that was, genuinely a really, really good idea. More on the positives, I thought Josh Hartnett's performance is great. They do this thing where it's like a point of view, like a head hopper, camera angles, where it's like me looking at you right now and then vice versa, backwards and forwards, and it really gives like this eerie, uncomfortable feeling when you're speaking to each character. I liked that. It's quite quirky. It's very M. Night. There's something really cringy and a bit awkward about it, and I just really like that. And then Josh Hartnett as well has this grin that he does, and it's, in a way you could say it's kind of overacted, because he like grits his teeth as he smiles, and it's such a fake, like psychopathic smile. I mean, you can see straight through it, but I think that's why we have those camera angles, so you can tell he's just putting on a front. But it also makes you think, well, how is he like totally like convinced everyone throughout his life if that's his smile, because it's just so fake and obvious. So with regards to the positives, I'd probably say that was about it if I'm just going to wrap that part up. But going on to the mixed element of the film, the concert, as I said in the positives, I liked the setting of the film. That was good. What I didn't like too much though was the music, the constant like having to. It was like a musical in some places, to be quite honest with you. You would really like just focus out and just have music, and I'd kind of be like wanting the next scene to come along and get the film going, because it would just be a case of we're in the concert, we're watching a dance on stage, and it was a bit tiring. that hand in hand though with the setting the stage of the film and it being in the stadium, as I say, I quite liked that. So going into this film as well, I didn't know that actually M. Night's daughter, Salika Knight, was in this. I didn't know that she is actually like a pop star in real life either. Going into this, I thought a lot of the songs, I was like, were they made just for the film? But it looks like because she's a pop star, he's kind of give her that bit of a platform. I thought her performance was all right in it. As I say, I've never seen her in anything else before, and I didn't know that she was his daughter. So I thought, she was all right. She plays a character called Lady Raven. She's like the Taylor Swift of the world, and she's got all her fans there. And she actually ends up playing quite a big part in the film. So I thought she did all right, to be honest with you. I think I have seen some things kicking about saying that her performance is dull and not that good, but I thought it was okay. So before I continue on to the negatives, there's a part that really cracks me up, and it kind of plays throughout the film. Cooper, Josh Hartnett, takes his daughter into the concert, and he says to her, "Oh, this is going to be great. This is lovely, spending like quality time with her and that, and this and that." And then he's like, "Right, you just stay here. I'm just popping, to the loo. I'll be back in a minute." And she's like, "Yeah, no worries, cool. I can come with you if you want." He's like, "No, it's all right. You just stay here, enjoy the show." So he leaves. And then when he finally comes back, she's like, "Oh God, you were ages." He's like, "Yeah, sorry, there was like a long queue in the loos or whatever." And then so he stood there again for about 2 minutes, and then straight away he looks back at her and he's like, "Oh, I've left my blooming credit card. Oh, I've got to go get my credit card." So straight away back at her. "Oh, I've just gonna go get my card. I'll be back in a minute. All right." And then again, he's probably been gone about 10, 15 minutes during this time. He then comes back again and he stood there with her, and she's saying, "Oh, you're being so weird." And he's like, "Yeah, I'm just, a bit stressed or whatever." And then he's like, "Let's go down that trap door. Let's go down that trap door." And she's like, "We can't go down there." And then he makes another excuse. He's like, "Right, I'm just going to go talk to that man over there." So the negatives for me, to be honest with you, is that I was, again, half expecting there to be a twist because it gives so much away during the trailers that I thought, well, surely it's not going to set our expectations that easily and then not take us anywhere else. I really did think, I thought, wouldn't it be cool if Cooper, Josh Hartnett's character, was, although we think he's this serial killer, the butcher, wouldn't it have been cool if actually it went elsewhere and it got us thinking that it was him throughout? And that's what the trailer was set up to do, make us think that he was, this bad guy and he's trying to get out of there. But there's another purpose, another reason to it. That's what I would have thought. Again, this was, me making stories up in my head, and that's probably why I felt let down, because it takes us like somewhere else. Like once it takes us out of the concert, it really felt like it didn't have much of a direction, to be honest with you. So overall, guys, I'd say this film was okay. I'd say I was a little bit let down, but I can't knock any of the performances really. That was good. I thought the cinematography was great as well. The concept was good. It's just a shame that it didn't go where I thought it might go. And instead, we were kind of left with a bit of a dreary ending, really. So, yeah, that's my thoughts on it. Please let me know what you think in the comment section below. And if you liked this video, then please like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell for any of my other videos that will be coming out. Because when this baby hits 88 miles per hour, you're going to see some serious